I need to get this recipe from you then.
We need to get a new basketball. The ones just out.
Oh, Abby! Are you really playing Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz?
Yes, Opa, I can hardly believe it.
Careful, Grandpa. Don't let it get to her pretty little head.
Oh.
Try to leave your sister alone. Come on, buddy, let's go shoot some hoops.
Papa, Mom, we want to talk to you about something that's been weighing on our minds for a while now. We're concerned about your health and your ability to keep up this place. There are a lot of great choices today. You wouldn't believe the quality of life at some of these senior living communities. I have a friend whose parents are having a ball since they sold their house. No more grass to cut, no more upkeep, and they have a wide variety of activities right there on their campus, and they have kept their independence. But best of all, care is available if they need it. That has saved her and her family a lot of worry.
Yeah, aren't they the bakers just down your block? You think their parents are staying at the Wesleyan here in Georgetown?
Yes, actually they are. She told me all about Wesleyan. She said it is faith-based, non-profit, with strong values. And it's inclusive. The residents come from all walks of life and all spiritual traditions.
Well, we've heard about the Wesleyan, but don't know much about it. Barbara, you're the more practical one. Can I nominate you to start taking a look?
Hello, I'm Barbara Weber. Please join me as we explore an important senior living choice right here in our backyard. Exploding growth in our senior adult population is creating enormous demand for health care and senior living options, and that demand is quickly outstripping supply. Wesleyan Homes has a plan to meet this growing need. Founded 50 years ago, the Wesleyan is embarking on Phase 3 of a master plan to expand its Christian mission to provide excellence in aging services, home-like environments, independence, and dignified community living. We're going to take a look at these plans, what they mean for you, and how your choices might affect your family, your neighbors, and community, even future generations. We'll talk about leadership and values, about enriching lives and building community, and when it's time, finding your place at the table.
Hello.
Mayor Garver.
Wesleyan Homes play a key role in our city. And when they build and develop something, it's very appealing to the people who come and visit. And there becomes, I believe, a waiting list often. The expansion project is really quite important. The influx of seniors in our community is sizable. Within the next 3 decades that we can see population here between 200 and 250,000 people. Right now we're at about 50,000. And we have well over 25% of the population who are 60 years of age or older.
Oh, we want to thank you so much. Trent and I were lucky enough to speak to President Chris Spence about the Wesleyan's unique history and about my own personal research project.
Well, Wesleyan Homes was founded really as a dream of the church, of the Central Texas Conference. And the local newspaper editor, Don Scarborough, said this needs to happen in Georgetown. And they actually held an election after much prodding in the local newspaper to donate their city park to be the site for the first Wesleyan Homes. And we opened 50 years ago this year. We were founded by the church as a nonprofit, a ministry, an extension of the caring of the church. I think for most of our staff that means that it's a special calling. I really think that there's nothing really closer to the heart of God than the calling of caring for our elders.
With Chris's help, I had an opportunity to learn more about the new building project and its fundraising campaign from Dr. Dan Bonner, Vice President of Development. I also had an opportunity to speak to some of the Wesleyan residents. Here's some of what they had to say.
The staff is absolutely phenomenal.
All the staff is wonderful.
Treats me like I'm the only person here.
People in the kitchen, they're wonderful to us.
The staff is my family.
Oh, I don't have to clean, I don't have to shop for groceries. I didn't come here to cook, I came here to live. That I can get up and go downstairs to the cafeteria and eat. I didn't have to go to the grocery store and get the grocery. I didn't have to prepare it, and I don't have to wash the dishes.
Most of all, I think it's the people that live here that make it so enjoyable.
The friendship and the fellowship of all the people who live here.
That we are a community of caring people. That's my favorite thing about the Wesleyan.
This is a fantastic place to live.
The Wesleyan, to me, is outstanding.
I think the quality of life at the Wesleyan is better than it could be anywhere else in the world you could live.
When people come here to look it over, I say, you don't have to look any further. You've come to the right place. Just stay.
I think the greatest decision I ever made was to come here to live.
These apartments are needed because today we have over 400 applicants waiting in line to move into the high quality and affordable independent living community that we have at the Wesleyan at Estrella. Central Texas, and particularly the Williamson County, Georgetown area, is the epicenter for growth in the whole country these days for this age group. We need to expand the Wesleyan's capacity. Some of the key amenities that the new facility will have: an exercise pool, heated all season, an exercise facility that will be state-of-the-art, a community ballroom where people, groups from Georgetown can come into our campus. It will be big enough to accommodate gatherings of a significant number. The campaign is important because it will give this community and the region we serve an opportunity to join with us from the very beginning in shaping the quality of life that we believe is essential. The more money we can bring to the table, the less expensive the monthly fees will be for the residents. And that's our goal.
Barbara, you and Trent have been awfully busy. What did the two of you find out?
Wesleyan Homes is beautiful and modern, but there's just one problem. It could take 2 years or more to get in. They have a long waiting list, and the list is growing. But Wesleyan Homes has a plan to address this, and we have an opportunity to help.
Barbara, take a breath now.
I saw the plans for new independent living apartments, and the new building is going to be wonderful. There's an art studio, a swimming pool, and wellness center.
Mom, Papa, y'all instilled traditional values in all of us. I took a look at the website, and Wesleyan Homes shares our values. They say that they are a ministry of the United Methodist Church, and that's a good thing. But I'm concerned about their healthcare services and equipment. Have they kept up?
You wouldn't believe.
Actually, Emma, Charles and I did some investigating on our own. There's skilled nursing, memory care, and hospice facilities. They're top-notch. Their care is on the cutting edge.
As a nonprofit, the care and living expenses are relatively affordable. And we heard about the Benevolent Fund. That's a fund that serves as a rainy day fund for residents that fall into financial hardship.
Barbara, it sounds like the folks at the Wesleyan share our values. And it's clear that our personal choices in finding our next home don't just affect our immediate family. And we have an opportunity, at the very least, to ensure that Wesleyan Homes remains a choice for our friends and neighbors, and for our children and grandchildren and future generations. I think we ought to all go together and take a look.
So, and where do you go on trips?
Oma, Opa, over here.
This is a critical time in the ministry of Wesleyan Homes. They need our help to expand their commitment to Christian ministry, provide more care for our community, and offer more services to their residents, and perhaps even to my family and to yours. There's an important place here for us in the Building Community Enriching Lives campaign. While we have more to learn before choosing our new home, we do know this: Wesleyan Homes is right for Georgetown and right for Central Texas. That's why Don and I are supporting the campaign. What legacy of leadership do you want to leave behind for yourselves, for your families, and your neighbors? The Wesleyan has created a place at the table for all of us. The choice is now up to you.